I'm Ruben.
Hi, Ruben.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
guys.
Dear Mike, today is day 185. I think I have finally adapted.
Previamente en Stranger Things. En el verano de 1985 las cosas parecían haberse calmado en el pueblo de Hawkins, Indiana, pero en realidad estaban por ponerse aún más extrañas. Un nuevo centro comercial llamado Starcourt abría sus puertas, volviéndose uno de los lugares más atractivos para ir a cotorrear. Y por qué no, también para ocultar una instalación secreta rusa bajo tierra. Los chicos estaban relajándose y hasta ligando, cuando una nueva amenaza del Upside Down o el otro lado posee a Billy, quien andaba de galán de balneario. Se trata de una criatura, una arañota tamaño caguama que posee a Billy para llevarle víctimas, succionarles la vida y ponerse más mamey. Después de algunos enfrentamientos parecía que Once podía detenerlo, y a punta de fregadazos telequinéticos vencer a la araña. Pero Once pierde sus poderes. Dustin se pone a cantar por radio con su novia que todos creían que no existía, y todo se decide en una gran batalla final hasta con fuegos artificiales, que culmina con el sacrificio de Billy y también el de Hopper, quien se agarra a trancazos con un agente ruso y cierra el portal a el otro lado que planeaban abrir. Todos se besan y se dicen sus verdades. Once y los Byers, cansados de ver horrores, se mudan y tan parece que muerto el perro se acabó la rabia. Pero con una escena postcrédito sabemos que no fue así. ¿Qué nos espera en la cuarta temporada de Stranger Things? ¿Quién mejor que parte del elenco y los hermanos Duffer, creadores de la serie, para contarnos?
It's time. Don't try to be heroes.
I would like to know, it's been 6 months since the Starcourt events, who your character is and what has he or she been up to during this time.
Steve has been, he's out of school. He is, living and working in Hawkins at Family Video with his number one, Robin, and yeah, hanging out, trying to find some love in this big cold world.
¿Guardaste algo que sabías que probablemente era peligroso para impresionar a una niña que acabas de conocer?
Yeah, I think we're kind of on a similar page. We're working at the video store. We're looking for love. We're, just kind of trying to recover from what happened internally, if not externally. Stuff for us is pretty good when the show starts out.
Un idiota con nosotros en la preparatoria, lo admito, pero sigue siendo un imán para las chicas.
Nancy, she's surprisingly forward-thinking. She's at school newspapers, trying to go to college. Her and Jonathan are doing long distance, which is obviously a little tricky, especially in the 80s. But when we see her this season, it's definitely she's just kind of. I would, trying to probably move past the trauma of the last season and just kind of be normal for some reason.
De todos los amigos de mi hermano, eres mi favorito.
He's almost at an end.
Were you at the world premiere?
We were. Yes.
How was it?
It was really exciting. I just love seeing it. We don't often get to see these episodes with an audience, so that's
or on a big screen.
Or on a big screen. So just to hear it, with all the sound and on a big screen and have reactions is always just my favorite part of the premieres. It was so much fun.
I don't know how to say this other than just to say it. Without you, we can't win this war.
Okay, and Joseph, your character has been just introduced. Well, it will be introduced in the new season, but what can you tell us about him?
His name is Eddie Munson, and he runs the Dungeons and Dragons Club at Hawkins High. He's a metalhead, a dungeon master. I doubt he showers very much. And he is kind of right in all of the chaos in this season.
Since you left, everything's been a total disaster. For a while, we tried to be happy.
How did the people react?
Really, it seemed very positive.
It did seem.
Listen, it's a biased group of people, though. I mean, a lot of people involved in the show. But I know it was encouraging. It's so weird. I was just talking to someone about this the other day. It was like, it feels weirdly as big as the show has, gotten in terms of scale and whatever, it still is very intimate. It's a small group of people really working on it and weighing in on it. It's a lot of the same crew that we've always had, a lot of the same actors. So you're kind of in this little bubble when you're making it. So, and you kind of, I think your brain forces yourself to forget however many numbers of people are gonna watch it. And so when we start doing the premiere, we start doing the press, of course you get the, your stomach starts to roll a little bit and you get nervous and you're like, oh God, I hope people like it. But it's exciting too to finally say we've been working on it for 3 years and to finally start to get it out into the world, to introduce these new characters and storylines. It's pretty gratifying. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
On the other side.
On the other side.
Okay. Do you personally like heavy metal music?
You know what? I kind of learned to love it. I kind of grew up with those kind of like new metal bands, like kind of like Linkin Park and those kind of stuff, but I didn't really know a lot about the kind of thrash stuff.
I relocated you guys far from Hawkins because I thought you'd be safe.
Okay, and what was different this time around?
So much. So much was different.
Yeah.
I think it was different in the sense that the season's just enormous.
Yeah.
It's really long. It's almost 2 seasons worth. It's much more complex. We have characters spread out over 3 locations. We have a Russia storyline. We have a California storyline. We have a Hawkins storyline. They're all sort of interweaving and interconnecting. It's almost like 800 pages. It's double the VFX. So it was just incredibly complex to pull off and achieve. And then on top of that, obviously COVID struck. And we were trying to make this in the middle of this pandemic, and so it was a challenging season. So it's hard to believe we're actually still working on it.
That's true.
After I get off this interview, I got to look at some visual effects shots. It's still going, and but that's one reason we're so excited to finally be showing it to people, because it's just been so long.
Vincenzo was put here for some other reason. Maybe I can still help, even if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, do you have a favorite 80s song?
I
So
can't.
many.
Wait, is that? I just died in your arms
that's a good
tonight. Is that from the 80s?
I don't know. I hope so.
I just died in your arms tonight.
I'd love, do you know Head Over Heels? That
Yeah,
tune, by Tears for Fears?
Of course.
I just think that. It's so. That's my favorite 80s song.
War is coming. I'm afraid your friends at Hawkins are very much in the eye of the storm.
Why did you decide to divide it in 2 parts?
Well, a lot of that was just we wanted to get it out as soon as possible to fans, and we know there was, like Matt's saying, it was a long season. There was COVID, which caused further delays, and so we wanted to get it out, but also it is so long, so it's not like any other season. I mean, the first, I think that first volume, that is a season, really. It really is 2 seasons, so, it'll be good for people to take that all in, and then we have a little 5-week break just to, for everyone to watch it, and then we do volume 2. So I think it all sort of worked out perfectly.
I think it's one of those things. It's like if some people watch the show, like they literally binge it, right? I mean, they just watch it all in a run, and I just feel it's so many hours. I don't have the final count yet, but like it's so many hours. It feels like, it feels like it would be a Thanksgiving buffet that's just like too much, like where you overeat and you're sick and throwing up. Like it's better to just portion it out a little bit. I think that's a better way to experience the show. So we're excited to see how it goes and see how that. That break works between volume 1 and volume 2. It's kind of an experiment, but we're excited about it.
People say Hawkins is cursed.
Okay, well, thank you a lot. Anything else that you would like to add for your fans in Mexico?
Thank
you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
You.
Yeah, and hopefully we can come and see you soon.
Yeah.
You have lost.